Hello, everyone, and welcome back to part 5 of my Alan Wake 2 walkthrough. Enjoy. So they got me still. Oh, wait. Guess I gotta go down here, huh?
Who was writing who? Who was writing this poem? Me? No.
The writer of the first word, not the writer of the last, with the terror of the light and its shadows cast, the third eye now open to protect the night. This is the moment to write. This is the ritual to lead you on. Your friends will meet him when you're gone. Oh, wow. I want to know why we're still down here. I want to like to go back to. Oh, look. Echo.
Stepping to the murder site, I'd felt it, hanging in the air. A meaning, the violent emotion of the act. Like a cloud of wrath. The dead eyes of the victim staring at something you couldn't see. And yet, making you aware of it. Something that soaked into this place on a molecular level, overlapping with your meaningless existence. Regression to something you had managed to forget.
We can listen to the rest of that later. Alright, why are we going deeper into underground? Yep, we're still in the subway.
The station had changed.
Looks
I
normal.
was closer now.
This is where I tried to unlock. Okay. I remember this. About. I almost had it. Got it. This is where I came in at. So am I leaving? I guess so. What was that? Do I need this extra light? Probably. There's the tower. I need to go there.
Parliament Tower. Our home in New York. Was I really this close to being home? Going
No.
up to our apartment? Would I be home? Or was this just an echo of the real thing? Even then, the murder site had brought me one step closer to escape.
Writer. Maybe he was a victim. The cult, using his words. Or maybe he was the monster behind it all. Either way, Alice Wake, his ex, she knew things. It was there in her art for all to see. A cry for help. The darkness she'd witnessed. And that put her in danger.
Was Alice here? In the story?
Okay. First of all, y'all thought y'all was gonna get me with that jump scare, but I
Alice's photo,
was
Quinn.
expecting it.
Set to go off when the door opens.
Here we go. All right.
Get out! Leave me alone! Alice! Alice! Alice's video camera. No memory card inside. Part 1. What was Alice working on?
All right. Let's see what we need to do here. So, this is the kind of stuff I can do. Find different items to unlock the other items. I can do that.
When I was younger, photography was everything to me. I moved to New York thinking I'd make it as an artist. And then I met Alan. We had a good thing. We were both dedicated by our creative ambitions. The only difference was that Alan's work made money. He brought me work when he could. I took his promo shots, created covers for his books. I'm sure he forced his publisher into it. I was taking photos, just not my photos. And that gnawed at me. Things got complicated sometimes, but that's life, right? We loved each other. Then Alan hit a block. I brought out a meaner side of him. One I didn't like. I set up a trip to see a doctor in Washington. I didn't tell him until we got there. We argued. Things went wrong. And he was just gone. Drowned, allegedly. It's easy for people to think it was my fault. Hell, I do, too, sometimes. About 6 years ago, I started hearing noises in the night. Typewriter keys clacking. Voices. Alan was back. Haunting me. Then it got violent. It was Alan. And yet, it was a monster. He always did have anger in him.
This is the door to my study, where I wrote my books. This symbol wasn't here before. Alice. Scratch was terrorizing her. Why? This is a photo of Scratch. How did Alice get this? Is he stalking her?
Something happened here. But then again, this is a dark place, so everything is more of a nightmare than anything else for Alan in his perspective.
I sat in the writer's room and wrote a story. Initiation. To project myself through the dark place, to look for a way out. The story had brought me here, brought me nowhere. Looped me back. I was writing the story. And in the story, I now stepped into the writer's room. But there was no one here writing.
Very, very interesting. Should we continue? I think we're going to continue. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and continue to the next part. I feel like that was a short part from the time that I started streaming into the new part.
Let's recap what you've told us so far, Alan. For the past 13 years, you've been trapped in a nightmare dimension called the Dark Place.
Yeah.
It's like New York, but it's not New York. And can be reached from the bottom of Cauldron Lake, but it's not really under the lake. And after all this time, you've managed to get out.
Yeah.
But so has your evil doppelganger. Mr. Scratch? Or is it the Dark Presence?
Both. It's interchangeable. He's Scratch when he looks like me, but he can change into this other form.
And Scratch, the Dark Presence, wants to rewrite the world in his own image.
Which would be in your image, as he looks just like you.
And turn the world into a fucking nightmare.
During Deerfest, which is scheduled to take place in a couple of days. You got out of the Dark Place by writing a novel, the pages we've been finding. But your double edited it into a horror story that's now changing reality, taking over people, making them crazy, bringing the Dark Place to Bright Falls.
Yes, fiction coming in contact with the Dark Place can change reality. The story is coming true, soaking into everything, like darkness when night falls. But last time
This will be back in 2010.
Yes, last time it didn't happen all at once. The story came true bit by bit as it unfolded. And that dark presence was still bound to the lake. I stopped it before it got the ending it wanted. Before it broke free. Based on that, there's still time.
Which brings us to your magical light switch.
The clicker. Magical doesn't quite cover it. Scratch wants it to bring about his ending. That can't happen. If I can get the clicker, I can send him back to the dark place, make all this shit go away. Look, I know it's batshit crazy. My memory is full of holes, and I'm not sure how much I can trust. It's like a half-forgotten dream.
Mr. Wake. Alan. We've seen our share of batshit crazy in the past 24 hours. What I want to know is, why am I? Why are we written into the story?
I think I saw you. Or a vision of you in the dark place. I think you helped me reach out and escape somehow. With that in the story, Scratch would have edited it to get to you. To hurt you. We are all in danger.
Alright, looks like we're switching back to Saga.
And there's so much of it. Have you ever heard of the Cult of the Tree?
Creepy bunch. In the habit of wearing deer masks, performing murder rituals, victims turning into monsters possessed by darkness, possibly inspired by a horror story written by a certain author. Ring any bells?
The cult. Yes. Yes. They have the clicker.
If the cult has the clicker, does that make them Scratch's followers? How are you so certain they even have the clicker?
They could be working for Scratch. I don't remember. It's all confused.
Alan, if I'm gonna act on this information, you need to be honest with me.
Yeah, of course.
Is he confused? Or is he hiding something? Wake said the cult has the clicker. How does he know?
The writer is the reader. The next chapter, the next chapter, the next chapter. Keep the pages safe, the dark shining of the words.
Wake is hiding pages. That's how he knows the cult has the clicker. Wake has a double. Mr. Scratch. Where is he now?
A cloud of wrath wears my face. The dark place in your place. Scratching out my body of work.
Scratch is here. In Washington. He's hunting Wake. Scratch looks just like Wake. Why?
Don't wake up the dreamer if your life is a dream. I swam to the shore, but the water is rising.
Wake and Scratch are clearly connected. Maybe Scratch got out because Wake did. Or vice versa. Okay, Mr. Wake. I know you have more pages of the manuscript on you.
You don't understand how vital these pages are. They're the only way I can know what's coming.
You're not the only one trying to solve this. This is our job.
Okay. Here. Now, this is all I have. Be careful with them. Inside the trailer, at the outskirts of Watery, Saga had seen Wake's fabled clicker for the first time, in the hands of the Cult of the Tree. A cultist stared at her. She drew her weapon.
Wake just gave us a lot of information. But this clicker seems like a good place to start. If we find that, then we find the cult. The pages we've been finding are from a horror story called Return, written by Alan Wake. And the contents of this book are coming true. Why couldn't it have been a romance?
Fiction coming in contact with the dark place can change reality. The story is coming true.
That's not right.
Last time, it didn't happen all at once. The story came true bit by bit as it unfolded.
She's getting frustrated with me because I'm just picking whatever I can find. Okay. Let's see. How to stop the story. No. Dark place presence. Yep. Wake must get the clicker before Scratch with it. The story can be changed and Scratch will be sent back to the dark place. Okay. The dark place. Okay, okay. No. No. Shoot. Well, we know this one was from the overlap. We don't need to relive that. Okay, that's a clip for later maybe. Cases. They're missing evidence for that.
Nope.
Maybe I should actually read this. No, reminding cultists that victims are like animals. No. Maybe up here. There we go.
The cult of the tree has the clicker Wake told me about. They're a part of all this.
Track down the clicker in Watery. Drive to Watery. Alright. It's time to go.
It's all on the page. The clicker, the cult. Okay, I'll head to Watery and find his trailer. Casey, you stay here and keep an eye on Mr. Wake.
Got it.
No, you need me there.
No dice, pal. This is an FBI investigation, and I don't see a badge on that flannel.
From now on, you can switch between Alan and Saga stories via the bucket in the janitor's break room. Feel free to play whatever order you choose. The bucket in the janitor's break room? You mean back at the... Oh, that's the bucket. Okay, so we can do it here. Okay. All right, live. I'm gonna take a quick break, maybe like 2 minutes, and then I'll be right back. So I'm just gonna stand right here for a second. I'm on my way to Cauldron Lake, but I need to be going to Watery, so I need to go back to the car again. Nope. We need to go to Watery. Reading is fundamental.
Yeah, Anderson, I didn't want to say this in front of Wake, but are you sure this is a good idea? Going on your own?
Assuming we believe the page, I need to check this out. We need to find the cult. Anyone we meet here could be a member. And this Scratch guy.
The evil doppelganger? Must be true, or else this guy can't write for shit.
The quality of his writing aside, if this page turns out to be true like the rest have, this could be a breakthrough. We might solve this thing before a backup even arrives.
Yeah, but they're taking their time, so just be careful out there. Meanwhile, I think me and Wake will have a chat. Maybe I can shake something loose.
Okay. But remember what happened with the Salt Shaker?
Yeah, real funny.
The page placed me in a trailer, somewhere in Watery. I should ask around.
Local girl. Alrighty.
Hello. Do you have a second?
Long time and no see, Miss Anderson. Thor and Odin are not here. They are old tricksters always sneaking off.
Sorry, no, I wanted to ask you about something else. Can you point me to any trailers around here?
Sure. Watery Lighthouse Trailer Park. Ilmo Koskela owns it. Owns many things in town.
And where is Ilmo?
I saw Ilmo and his brother at the bridge. Well, what used to be the bridge.
A trailer park. Ilmo Koskela. He's that Mom's family was from Sweden. I've always imagined it kind of like this. Saunas, lakes. Seems nice. Enjoying the sauna?
You bet. The steam is amazing on my creaky old joints. I'm just waiting for Ati to wrap up his show so we can crack open some beers.
I've read that taking a sauna is good for preventing dementia.
Yeah, and so is beer.
Ever heard of the Cult of the Tree?
The half deer, half man monsters? Oh, sure I've heard of them. They're the reason I can't risk taking walks in the forest anymore. If one of them shows up, how am I supposed to get away? I can't run with a bad hip. I'd be killed for sure. I could maybe use my crutches to defend myself. Do you think that'd work? You're the professional.
Probably smart just to stay in the sauna for now.
Hey, Sarah. A sauna doesn't fix what ails ya. You're a goner.
They also say silence is golden.
Because ammo and light batteries are kept in coolers. I should have said that earlier. I thought that was really weird.
Whew. Hot.
Have you heard old Pat's radio show lately? Yeah, I fear he's losing his grip on reality.
I don't care to listen to pointless jibber jabber.
I'm a man that appreciates the scenery. I like fog and dense fog in town neighborhoods. It's creepy, but I don't know. I find comfort in it. Does that make me weird? Anyway, let me know in the comments.
Hey, Saga! Over here!
Hey, Ilmo. How did your walk in the woods with Steven go?
Another satisfied customer. I just hope he remembers to write a good review on the webpage. Great to see you back in Watery, Saga. Everyone in town missed you.
Super nice to see you again, Saga.
They act like they've known me for years. This keeps happening. You own the trailer park, right? Mind if I take a look inside?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the owner of the Watery Lighthouse Trailer Park, me, can help you with that. It's good to have our funniest resident back.
Resident? I don't understand what you mean.
If this is your way of getting out of any outstanding bills, don't worry. They've been handled.
Must be hard coming back to where you and your little girl lived.
It's like they remember a different reality. Is the horror story messing with their memories? trailer park is a good place to look for a trailer. Keep it simple, Saga. Wake says the story will change reality around us. If that's true, then I need to know what's real and what's fiction. Think, Saga. Ilmo made it sound like I lived here. Does he really believe that?
Light, laughter, and love will guide you home. Saga and her daughter. Oh boy. Happy faces raise property value. Family comes first, Ilma. We take care of her trailer while she's gone. She's one of us, Jaakko. Her spare key is safe and sound.
The Koskela brothers have happy memories of me living here. This must be the story affecting them. I'll play along for now. I need the key to that trailer. All joking aside, yes, I would like to see my trailer. Do you have a spare set of keys?
Good for you. Yeah, I have a spare set. They're just over at Coffee World. I'd get them for you, but Jaakko and I have to head to Bright Falls. The spare keys are in the gift shop safe. I'll call ahead and have someone get them out for you. Oh, the road's flooded, but if you just follow this trail behind me, it'll lead you there.
Call the gift shop so they can give Saga a hand. Yep. Nothing? What am I paying them for? Guess they're busy.
Okay then. Catchy tune.
Interesting. I can do it here too. Alright. I'm not going to go back yet because I need to finish doing what I'm doing. That door's locked. Okay. Do I have a lot of items? I don't. I think I'm good.
Hey there, Mr. Deer. You remind me of a dream I had.
I needed a map so I can see where I'm going. Radio, weapons upgrade. Get the trailer key at the Coffee World gift shop. So I need to go to Coffee World. How do I get there? Back in the car? No, so I guess I'm walking. It's this way. The road's closed here, so how do I get there? Doesn't seem to be a way across except for that main road. Or I can go up here and look like I can probably get there from up there. So I gotta go through an area that I don't want to go through. So, but anyway, let's do it.
There's Coffee World. Need to get across the river. Oh. What was that? Fuck! FBI, show yourself!
What the hell was that? Yo, where did he go?
More people turning into Taken. Is this the cult? Or the story? Or both?
I still got space, so I'm not going to put anything in the shoebox until I absolutely need to store items.
There's another cult stash.
I see it. It's two. It is two, and then it's one because of the one dart. So it's 213 because there's three over here. Or at least that's my theory. Let's see. Oh, that wasn't it. There's two darts here. There's gotta be two. 213. This was a little bit difficult. I thought it might have been a similar number, but it's not. So I'm gonna look at it another way. Alright, I'm not going to spend too much time on this. This is probably going to be one of those ones where I don't know how to figure it out. So, I'm just going to leave it alone. I don't really want to see what was in that chest. But I can't figure it out. I don't know. It's not the number of darts in each one because there's three of them. There's three numbers. So I thought it was 213 or 312, but that's not it. Then I tried 257. That wasn't it. And 752. That wasn't it either. So is it the darts? Or is it the numbers without the darts on it? That's the actual number. See, we got 1, 2, 3. Maybe it's 231. The ones without the darts. I think I tried that one. Alright, I can't figure that out, so we're just going to continue. Hello everyone, I just wanted to let you all know that I did stop the stream at some point during this recording because I really could not figure out what I was supposed to be doing. So I had to look at another YouTuber's playthrough, and I figured out what I needed to do. So I'm going to be ending this video. This time it's been about an hour for this clip. So my next part 5 will be the continuation of Coffee World. So please tune in to the next video when it's posted. It should be posted sometime shortly after this video has been posted, after I complete the mission. Thank you for watching and enjoy the rest of your day.